YouTube, we back again. We're gonna keep coming back. Got some NBA Live 19 footage. 76ers versus the Phoenix Suns. This is our last game in our 29 game season. Customized the one league season. Starring our slasher Sammy Sancho. Phase 1. We finna end that after we play this game. We're going to be headed to the playoffs. If you ain't check our other games out in our playlist in the NBA Live 19-1 run for the finals. We've been streaming our gameplay, just playing online, and bringing some NBA basketball content to the YouTube platform. Everything's been going pretty good. We appreciate all the viewers, all the interactors, all the people that have subscribed to our channel, liked our videos. We appreciate y'all very much. We want to thank y'all. And we always appreciative of the support. And we got this high octane game coming up versus the Suns. The Suns got a they got a positive record, 15-13. The league news, NBA league, Sammy Sancho can do no wrong. That's what it says. So I guess with all your success and all the things that you do, don't get egotistical. You stay humble. Continue to shine. We finna get off into this game though, folks. Kyrie Irving, Devin Booker, Brandon Ingram, Jay Johnson, D. Ayton. I hope I'm saying it right. DA, number 22. Ooh, we got a nice game. We finna have a high octane game, folks. We're gonna try to make a statement. Or we gonna get it to earn. We're gonna run all white on them. Yeah, we got a good game. It's gonna be a match for us. And like you say, whoever would have thought you would have seen Kyrie Irving run over the Phoenix Suns.
And Jay is an East Coast guy.
And they got a positive record.
Appreciate the thirst and the passion of these fans. There's no doubt about it.
See, teams like that, when they set them kind of teams up, and they just have to come. This team right here, I try to go to the finals with them because they seem like they got a pretty good all around, starting five. I don't know how good the bench is. They got a positive record.
The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway.
See, can we get the W?
To Durant. Has a chance. Just enough of a head fake.
He's still coming out on far.
There's no stopping.
He at home.
You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump. It's Suns ball. Booker. Joel Embiid rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Embiid. He throws it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down 4. Booker to
Got
Irving.
this Phoenix Suns game. The Phoenix Suns jersey in the purple. pretty sweet. I like the thing.
Jay had known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Suns control the possession. Booker to Irving.
That's Devin Booker. He said he's going to drop 70 on him like Devin Booker did.
Going here on that
That's
drive.
Devin Booker.
Irving to Booker.
Man, that's outstanding.
Nice pass to set things up.
70 points.
All
Oh,
around
bro.
on that layup with the offense
That's what I'm
winning
saying. You
that
got
battle.
to cherish
If the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to
ability to
happen.
do stuff like that.
A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Kyrie Irving, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
James Johnson matched up with Jimmy Butler. Now Ingram down low. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Here comes the screen. Butler to Embiid. It's a big finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Kyrie across the timeline. 2-point advantage.
Kyrie got them clean out there, and he got them green shoes on matching the purple. Ah, they slick, bro.
Oh, I had him going there for a second.
I think I'm gonna get them black and red Kyries. I don't know which one
That's
it
a
is.
perfect start.
Attack mode isn't a
Top
switch that
10.
you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
No, the Suns come up with the steal. Booker to Irving.
We didn't say this was gonna be no easy match.
It's
Man.
good.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. From long range. And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
And he getting hot.
Butler to Embiid. Big finish at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Booker, tough matchup against Butler. Goes to the right side. To Irving.
Ooh.
Nice finish at the rim.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Kevin Durant with the rock. To Butler. Durant. Here comes the screen. Butler to Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Ayton with the rebound. Irving with the basketball. His team up by 7. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Butler in a matchup with Booker. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler to Embiid. And the rebound's taken in by Phoenix.
Stuff like that start going down. You be like, man, we got this.
Ingram, tough
Hopefully
matchup
we can,
against Durant.
we can turn the momentum. Hopefully our home court. But as long as he keep doing that,
and scores.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Ain't nobody hitting.
Jimmy Butler with a piece.
Defense.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Whoa, gets to the rim and don't count the basket. 2 steps or 5 steps, I don't know, Jay. It looked good.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
Suns with the basketball.
Come on, y'all.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call
That's
this
that
tight,
experience.
so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2 shots.
He averaging 22 a game. So we out there hooping.
First one goes down.
I don't even think Phoenix Suns had a positive record last year.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Philadelphia with the basketball. Brunson to Allen. Has a look. And that's rebounded by the Suns. Here's Irving into the front court. It's an 11-point game.
We down 11.
Fine to shoot. To Irving. 4-3.
That's his first personal foul.
They trying to calm our crowd down. Look at them.
Kyrie Irving is going to get a chance.
Got
at 3 here.
17
He's
points.
perfect for the line so far.
Say it's time to pay, pal.
First one counted.
You gotta detain them fast, and hopefully you can find a way to change momentum.
And he hits the second.
Entering the game for Philadelphia, number 32.
We're gonna have some interesting teams in the playoffs. I can't wait to see who's gonna be in the playoffs.
Sixers control. Butler. Jimmy Butler. First couple didn't go. That one is true. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable
Tyler.
mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset
Yogi,
every
for
single
real.
day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you, but it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Irving, terrific vision, stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Butler. Here comes the screen. To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish. And finishes strong. This is spiraling out of control.
And this is where you
They
feel so
getting
bad
us.
for that assistant coach that had the defensive
Kyrie
scouting
Irving
report.
play for the
You know
Phoenix
he put in
Suns,
the
and they got a
time and effort
squad.
to give you all the right tools to win this game. You've been caught out of position each and every time, which is the reason you're down.
Yeah, you don't want to make the boss unhappy. Trying to cash in. Shot won't go. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense to Porter. Irving. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
To Butler. Here comes the screen. Butler guarded by Rashawn Holmes. Down to 5 on the 24. Butler. It's no good. Great defense.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Sixers call for time as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Brunson to Butler. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Finally.
If we can come back and get this
something goes their
game,
way.
boy,
I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been
we'll
a
be legends
disaster of a
for
first
real.
quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
Butler up against Holmes. Beyond the arc for three. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Sacrificing everything for the loose ball. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Swings it to Brunson. Rashawn Holmes tips it. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Able to convert on both free throws. Phoenix with it.
Kyrie came out, and I wasn't able to detain him.
Take stock of the floor.
He took off.
Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. Fires
Oh,
the three.
he on
drills
fire
the
too.
three.
There's no doubt
They
about it,
clicking.
Ed. This is the best isolation weapon versus lockdown defenders ever made.
So tough to guard on that trip. From the painted area, won't go down.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
To Brunson. Grayson Allen. A pass stolen by
Man,
Phoenix. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first
Got us
quarter.
by
The
22 in the
Suns
first
lead it
quarter.
big. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys holding the big lead. Porter gets it in the right corner. Sixers have the basketball. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Look out, Devin Booker. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Devin Booker pretty good.
Space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
To Embiid. And finishes strong.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player.
You gotta try
in
to
his
get
own
back in
space.
this game.
It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Porter, great feed. Slam dunk. DeAndre Ayton. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Too many mistakes.
To Porter. Booker. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Deep 2 there, won't go. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds it inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
Down low Durant. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strength.
Get back in it, y'all.
I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Career 88% from the line. Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. It's Phoenix ball. Irving. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Durant across the timeline. His guys down big. To Allen. And the Suns secure the rebound. To Irving.
Jump ball.
Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Irving. Sixers with the rebound. Butler to bring it up. Down a bundle. Brunson to Embiid. Butler to Embiid. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock.
Come
My
on.
goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Don't, just disrespectful.
Booker. Joel Embiid snatching it out of the air. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embiid. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 22 down there, bossing. Come on, we gotta step up.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal. Butler to Embiid. Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
Irving into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Joel Embiid able to recover with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler to Embiid.
Come on, man.
Joel Embiid. With that, he's 5 for 9.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
To Butler. No, the Suns come up with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs
Make
to
sure
be
you
better.
cop that NBA League pass, man. We got games going. I think they canceled the Oklahoma City game in the Sixers due to some protocols.
2 shots coming. A career 65% free throw shooter. First free throw is good.
Number 22 out there holding it down. Man, can we get back within 10?
And fails to hit him both.
Can we get
Hits
back
the
within
first,
10,
misses the
man?
second. To Durant. Kyrie Irving.
Oh, that
sends
boy.
it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Come on with this, bro.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Hey, goodness. Kyrie Irving, man, you gotta have your game right. My defense gotta get better.
Kyrie Irving, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Phoenix has the ball. Booker. Surveys the floor. Ingram matched up with Durant. On the shot clock for Phoenix. Kyrie, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally react?
Spins and scores.
We got to tell our producer in the truck, you got to tag that highlight.
Booker with it. He'll run the offense. To Irving. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Irving had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Embiid. Oh, he had him there for a second. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
It's easy for the offense to get
That's who's
agitated
off
when you
balance.
keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
The pass set it all up.
Ah, someone's been working on that one for weeks behind closed doors. That's why they call it practice.
Philadelphia with the basketball. To Embiid. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Irving to Booker. To Irving. Joel Embiid swats it.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Irving. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
It's Suns ball. Kyrie. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To Durant.
Oh, my
Last touch
Lord.
by a Sixer. Irving. Here comes the screen.
Won't go. Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of
Forcing
shots.
it.
But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win the defensive battle.
Count the basket inside.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Embiid. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
Butler. Has a chance.
Missed it, bro.
Not that time.
I ain't even really.
To Irving.
I don't know if my 3-point range is. Wow.
And
I knew he
count
was
the
gonna hit
basket
it.
inside.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Irving. Curling inside. Joel Embiid pins it. Ooh, 5 now. Substitution being made in this one. Kyrie lets it go. Can't connect.
We getting what we need, we just can't even execute.
To Butler. A pass stolen by Phoenix.
Oh,
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
A big finish at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Durant. To Embiid. And scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Irving brings the ball up court. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Irving goes to the right side. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense.
You got to make every single shot.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter. Defensive foul.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw.
Suns, number 1, Devin Booker.
Two for two on that trip. Kyrie across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime.
Yeah.
A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Embiid, good for two.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Booker. For three.
Come on,
Free
y'all.
throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Number 22, he been.
DeAndre Ayton at the line.
He close to 20 points per game.
First try at the line, no good. Knocks down the second free throw. Short jumper won't go down.
I think I gotta set it up.
Joel Embiid sends it away. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any.
It's good at the buzzer. Nice finish and more cash in the bank as we hit the break. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports halftime report. The Suns certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that.
See, you got. They come from 3 different teams.
The 76ers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Ben bench points.
The Philadelphia 76ers had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Nine turnovers.
Player of the half.
Kyrie Irving has the defense figured out, and his shots are falling for him. That's a lethal combination that will be hard to overcome.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Butler. Screen coming. Butler. Knocked loose. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Irving. Deep two there. Won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
To Durant. Deep left corner. To Embiid. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 77% at the line. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Suns control the possession. Good look that time, but off the mark. Sizing up the defense. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
To Embiid. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Has a look. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Suns with the basketball. Ingram, defended by Kevin Durant. Irving. Five seconds to shoot. Irving gets it in the right corner. Booker. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Off the assist.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
To Irving. Lets it fly from long range. Wow. The space to bury the three on the step back.
Well, change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
And a nice finish at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Phoenix with it. Irving. To Booker. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Look out, Devin Booker. 3 for 6 now.
They got a
Man,
combo.
If you were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
To Embiid. Defense, making the ball carrier work. Why even try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
Irving. Count the basket at the rim.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
No, the Suns
Man, that's wow.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
DeAndre Ayton to Irving. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
To Embiid. Knocks it down from mid-range.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
It's Phoenix ball to Irving. Short jumper won't fall. Nothing going here on that drive. Brandon Ingram with the block.
Big block.
Make that 7. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the 76ers, number 24.
Grayson Allen. To Embiid. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and a putback slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Kyrie Irving for 2. Not that time.
Whoa.
And scores. Good concentration.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
And draws the foul.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Can't connect on the first free throw.
We down by dub. Man, we got
So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Irving with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or two.
And all in his face. He can't stop him.
They'll get it to Durant. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Here's Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Porter Jr.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Porter. Now a steal by Philly. Finish that. Short jumper stays out. Brunson to Allen. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Suns.
See, we can't even pull back within 10. That's what we need.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by
and I gotta knock my free throw.
Send a message.
My free throw drop by.
Have to earn it now.
Was 97.
First one, count it.
Come on, if we can pull within 10 somehow. Ah, come on, get him.
Second, and he splits the pair. No good, but 2 shots coming up for Joel Embiid.
Okay,
we need 2 from Joe.
And you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Phoenix has the ball. Great pass.
Man.
Count the bucket for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
To Embiid. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw.
Yeah, they got some bosses down there, man.
He's perfect from the line so far.
Ah, we missed
the first free throw.
19. We need to be down within 10 before this quarter's over with.
Missed the second as well.
Oh, they gonna let's do it.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Come on. Come on. Oh, they got it. It was my fault anyway. I was saying, I guess.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers. Rises for the slam. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Come on. Get us back in the ball game then. Ah!
Here's the three.
Yeah, come on.
Side of the rim, no
He
good.
off. He off.
To Brunson. Grayson Allen. Oh, ferocious slam inside. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Brandon Eagle.
To Embiid. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
And they call
Come
it
on. That's wild,
Coming in from both
bro.
sides.
That's wild.
Stepping in for the Suns, number 16, James Johnson. Stepping in for the Philadelphia 76ers, number 35.
Shot from the lane won't go. To Brunson. Off the assist.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else in the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Come on. D him up. D him up, bro.
Short jumper misses.
Come on, let's see what we get. Let's see what we... Ah! Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. We can't even get back in there.
Kevin Durant. Huge block. 8 now.
Ah.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Brunson. Embiid, good for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Porter.
Ooh.
Right
Let's go.
time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Got it.
I'd say his game is translating to the league just fine.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Cashes in for 2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for big.
Oh, yeah.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Joel Embiid, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. First free throw is good.
You've been in the gym, huh? The 76ers, number 0, Justin Powell. Into the game for Phoenix, number 1,
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Into the front court. It's Booker. Shot clock turned off as they try to extend the lead.
Hold up.
17-footer at the buzzer. Look out. Devin Booker. 4 out of 7. Late heave to
Come on,
beat the
Katie.
buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Suns have the lead.
Now let's see, can we take the lead in the 4th? We got a game though, down here at the Wells Fargo Center. The Phoenix Suns got an all-time All-American squad. They got me on the
fourth quarter.
bench.
They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's
Let's see, can the
reflected on
squad come
scoreboard.
back and hold it
The
down?
cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. If you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Booker. And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
Yogi.
And if you don't
Got 10
contest,
points.
he's knocking that down with ease.
Sixers control.
Excuse me.
To Durant. Driving right to the basket. To Allen. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance, and he knocks it down.
Good
Jay,
shot.
as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot.
Bang down there, baby.
They're looking like the Kimbe
Don't let him
Mutombo.
get that. We
Took
need
it
this
right
miss.
to him, and the defender was ready. DeAndre Ayton. From long range.
Yeah, what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Man, we gotta at least come back with them 5. Let's come back with them 5. Come on, y'all.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Man, they got us.
Strong finish.
We gotta come. We gotta win. If not,
Focusing on the rim.
Durant with the basketball up top. Trailing by 14. To Allen. Durant. And the rebound
make a
taken in
shot.
by the Suns. Booker with it. He'll run the offense. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
can't make the shot.
Sixers
bro.
have the basketball. To Allen. Probing the defense. Grayson Allen. Has a look. The Suns right there for the
That's
rebound.
what killed us. Can't
To
make
Booker.
the shot.
DeAndre Ayton to Booker.
Come on, let's try to. Man, we need to get back in.
5 on the shot clock for Phoenix. Trying to cash in.
They can't-
Goes down.
they shooting too
Yes,
good.
It's better to be lucky than good.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you
Ballin'.
ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand,
cheated
correct?
us, I
You'll probably
think.
break a finger. But
I
hit
shoulda
somebody
came
with a
back
fist.
in.
What is that? That's 5 fingers.
We ain't got
working
no
collectively
bench.
together as one.
Coach, you see.
That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and
Coach
that's what
got
we're
it.
seeing tonight.
I mean, we do, but we ain't got him.
Grayson Allen to Butler.
We
Down
just
to
got out
5.
to a.
Down to 4 to shoot. And
We let him
Jimmy
get out to a
Butler.
big of a lead.
Deep 2 there. Won't go.
The contest was good,
might
but
come
you
back
being
though.
a nuisance was great. Continue to be
Not
that
unless they
gnat
keep
that no
doing
matter
that.
how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. They'll go to Butler. Down low. A pass. Stolen by Phoenix.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
I know Phoenix probably gonna be
To
in the
Booker.
playoffs.
The The Suns with 4 to shoot to Booker. Going to launch beyond the arc. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Butler to Allen.
They can't do nothing right there.
Has a chance.
Yeah, he busted him one. That's what I like to see.
I like seeing the scoring coming from unlikely
Jump
sources.
shot. Okay.
To Booker. Screen coming. Booker defended by Patton. Deep right corner. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an end. Sometimes it's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
That was crazy, bro.
DeAndre Ayton at the line for a chance at a 3-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. To Allen. From the painted area, won't go down.
Good.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to
Follow
stay with
up,
it.
man.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just
Wow, I
turn on
can't
and off. We
believe.
need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate.
Let's see,
get
can we
into
make
that
him
lane.
miss every shot?
DeAndre Ayton. Ingram, tough matchup against Durant.
Tough, boy.
Booker to Irving.
Come on, y'all.
Tough
can't
shot.
miss.
Nearly a chance at a 3-point play.
They can't
No
miss,
foul.
man.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And they ain't let my shots fall.
Missed the shot, no free throws.
I'm in a
It's
slump
Suns
right
ball.
now.
Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Ingram, defended by Kevin Durant. To Irving. And the finish at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's
43.
the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's
I
their
can't.
lone
I
bright
never,
star. Their
ever, if
only
I can
star
help it,
tonight.
let him
Some
get
other
out
of
to
the
a good.
supporting cast members really need to step up.
Kevin Durant rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
And they keep getting second
Clearly not
chance
afraid of the
points.
spotlight here, because that was not an easy
If
look.
we can get,
Butler into the front court. Down a bundle. Slam done.
if we can get,
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're
it's
big.
too
That's
far
called a
out,
40-inch
man.
vertical.
Kyrie with the
we
rock.
can't stop this dude.
Cruises inside for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Nice pass to get things going.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys hold a commanding lead. Booker to Irving. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
47.
Strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. A pass stolen by Phoenix. Booker. Easy
They
pass.
came down
And
here,
there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your
held it
opponent
down.
than when your
That's
own
what I gotta
teammates
say.
are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
No, I missed a short one there. Another follow.
Still can't
Stays
get it
out.
out. So we had a poor game, I would say. I guess we didn't get the win. They were
Able to
balling.
convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Grayson Allen to Durant. Has a look. A shot by KD, no good.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
From the outside, no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Oh, the Suns come up with the steal. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Screen coming. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing.
So we
When you
still
allow a
gonna
player to
bang.
dance with that much space,
That was past the that
Irving.
was back.
And look out. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one
We
yelling?
couldn't hit
I don't
no
see anybody on the
shots,
bench
bro.
yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving.
Man,
Count it.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Durant to Butler. Screen coming. Knocked loose. Taken by the Suns.
That's all she wrote. Dribble it out.
Oh, he had it. Knocked loose. Picked up by the
oh
Suns.
my.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
Jimmy Butler with a piece.
We just let him get out
Just
to it.
erasing mistakes
That's the
left
only
and
reason.
right.
He got out to a phenomenal start. Kyrie Irving. And then he got him
Runner
number
here,
22.
won't go.
Couldn't miss nothing.
To Butler. He was
My
hacked.
shots.
They let it go.
Because he
saying
had
that
no
they wouldn't
body
fall.
control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body controls everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
For three.
And I
And he
think
can't get it to go down. It's no good. Beyond the arc for three. Count the basket. It's the Suns with the victory.
Kyrie
As they
Irving
cruise to win a game
came
that
through
was never really
and got
in
the
doubt.
W.
That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire
This our last game of the season. We headed to the final. I mean, headed to the playoffs.
NBA on EA
We finna
Sports.
see we gonna have to. We finna see who finna get these awards. That's what we finna
As
do.
we say, so long, everyone.
I think he had over 50-something points.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. And the way they attacked the rim was
Beat the
outstanding.
brakes off of it.
Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense.
Not quite 50, 49. DeAndre Anton, he came through for him.
The 76ers just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated.
We got within 10 and they put me on the bench. I knew I should have checked in. I should have checked
Sooner than
in.
later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Check out the leading scores for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Phoenix Suns had the kind of bench production that will make any coach proud. NBA games can be made easier when you're working with depth, and that's exactly what happened here today.
Yeah, they got pretty good depth. 17 turnovers. Killed us.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
It's gonna wrap it up. 27-2. That's our record.
Here's a view of the remaining games.
No more games left. We headed to the playoffs. I don't know if I'm gonna jump right in it or
This has been a presentation
put it
of
on the
ESPN
back
and
end.
EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
wonder how close we came to getting career hype, icon status. We have 14 assists, man. We too many turnovers. No 3-pointers. Look at her.
All right, what's going on, folks? I'm back today with a brand new highlight video from the one.
Case Fade the Prospect. What's up, bro?
Ball was going crazy from everywhere. You gotta see this. How many points was that? I can't even keep count of it. The shots was going in. It's got to feel good to be in the zone like that. And you feel like you can't miss. All right, folks. It's Case Fade the Prospect. I'm signing off. Make sure you come back here for more highlights from the one. This ball
The
was
one
going
we had a
crazy.
million. We had a
Everything.
million views, man. We're gonna leave it right there. And we're gonna jump back in. And I'll catch you on the next one, folks. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Help us out, give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next one.